Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all the top 3 stocks that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for today. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video, right after the intro. All right, y'all, right off the bat, the SPY didn't go too far from where it was yesterday, all right? Again, be very, very careful with it. Things are looking bullish right now, but we want to see this thing get out of the zone and hold with some volume and some strength. Be very, very careful out there, all right? If it stays in here for a while, honestly, only day traders really win here. Swing traders, regardless of whether you're long or short, they don't win. But day traders win if it just stays in here and consolidates throughout the entire time. Eventually, it's going to make its decision. Once again, be very patient with the market. Now, the top 3 stocks that all of you should be keeping in your watch list, that stock is Costco. All right. And for those of y'all who watched Friday's video, I talked about Costco before. I told y'all that Costco is on the dip, right? It was at 130. It was at $333. It went up to 335 and then closed at 330. And then again, some of y'all had some concerns in the comment section, but keep in mind that this thing is very, very oversold. Very oversold. Short sellers have been shorting this thing for a while, and right now it's about to open slightly higher at around $335. If we don't get back below in here, if we just consolidate and stay above here, like if we just stay in here for a while, these short sellers will be concerned and will want to take their money off the table. That's why I wanted to put this one on your radar last week to buy that dip. All right, so just keep this one in your watch list. I think it can make a move all the way up to $342. All right, earnings is coming up. Hopefully, it makes it there before earnings, because y'all know how I feel about earnings. Again, it's a 50-50 coin toss. The reaction is completely unpredictable, and it is 150% gambling, whether you're holding calls or puts through earnings. All right. So just keep that in mind as you are trading in the market. And that goes for all the stocks that have earnings today. The next one that all of you should be keeping in your watch list, that stock, let me change this thing to 5. That stock is HD. All right. HD, Home Depot. And Home Depot right now is looking pretty good. It's looking very, very good. If you zoom in here, as you can see, it is kind of forming a flag here, which we really, really like. It is at a level of support right now. This is a wonderful dip buy. I like the bullish harami on here. I really, really do. All right, and also it's about to open at 260. This stock is pretty robust, like very, very robust, even when there is market pullbacks. It didn't do too well during the last pullback of last week, but usually it does pretty well, just like MMM does during market pullbacks. It's on the dip. Home Depot, it is a very reputable company, not a trash company. All right, so keep that one on your watch list for a potential return all the way up to around 270, maybe $269. Keep that one on your watch list for a potential bounce in the short term. All right, in the short term. Could we make it back up here? Could we fill these gaps up here? Definitely we can. All right, but that also depends on how the market is doing and if this one follows the market to the T. All right, now the next one that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for today, that stock is FSLY, Fastly. All right. And again, for all of y'all who watched Friday morning's video, I talked about Fastly being a wonderful dip buy at $71 and actually around $72. I told y'all to watch this thing for a move up to 75. It couldn't quite get there today, but it's currently there right now in pre-market hours. All right, and there isn't any news attached to this one at all, but it's very oversold. All right, I try to put out the most robust oversold stocks as my top stocks during these market conditions, right? That way it can minimize your risk, especially for some of you who are beginners right now. We're looking for stocks that are at a very good deal that made us money before, right? We've made money on here. We've made money on here. So keep this one on your watch list for a potential return all the way up to the 90s within the next few weeks. It may take a while to get there, right? Or it may get there even early. But either way, this is a good place to start averaging in. And also, if you're a long-term investor, this is the spot to literally start at dollar cost averaging in. All right. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The very first one that we're going to be covering. We're going to be covering SOS. All right. And SOS, I talked about this one before. Somebody asked about it when we were all the way up here at like, I think it was at $9 or yeah, $9.81 and 83 cents. I told you to watch this thing for a drop all the way down to $8. It dropped to $8, then it dropped even further. All right. As of right now, this is not something that you want to be shorting. It's bouncing off of previous level of support right over here. Keep this one on your watch list for a long. Short sellers, do not be greedy with this stock. There was plenty of money to be made here. If you're greedy, some of your gains might disappear within the next few days. All right. So just keep that in your watch list. Keep that one for a long because short sellers are due to cover up their gains and push the stock higher back towards like $8, maybe even $9, all right, within the next few days. And that is my very honest opinion of the stock. The next one that we're going to be covering, somebody mentioned in the comment section that they're seeing a cup and handle pattern on AYRO. AYRO, I do see the cup, I do see the handle. It tried to break above here. It really did. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people got caught up here on the breakout, buying the breakout, especially when it was super overextended like that, which is not a very good idea. If it was like a slow grind to the top followed by a huge move, then yeah, it will be different. But the fact that it just spiked from 7 all the way up to 11 it's something that should concern you a little bit. All right, and this drop right here does not surprise me. Again, the market dropped, so everything dropped. But as of right now, I'm not bearish on it. Could it go back up again to try to retest the highs? Yes. Would I want to short this thing for more money to the downside? No, I would not want to short it. Worst case scenario, it just goes sideways over here. Best case scenario is it actually bounce, forms a morning star to around $770, and then this thing continues back up over here towards the $9 mark within the next few days. This one I would not recommend it for a short. The cup and handle is there, yes, it failed, and right now it might want to make another attempt for it. So that is my very honest opinion of that one, and I hope that answers your question to the person who asked about it. Now, the last stock that we're going to be covering today, we're gonna cover AMC. All right, and AMC right now, I'm sure a lot of people got in short after this fade, right? Right after the gate, right at the gate, a lot of people just started selling. These individuals over here who got trapped up here, when they saw that second chance to take a smaller loss, they took it. They took it and they brought the stock down. And Friday, it tried to make a move, but it still got brought down even more. And as of right now, all of these short sellers, I'm pretty sure short sellers added on this here. They added right here, right? And then they added again here, hoping for the stock to open up lower to $7.50 so that they can make money off of this fade right here, right? But as of right now, the way it's looking, it's very, looking at it from the weekly chart, it's super oversold, like very oversold right now. It's at a good point, and it looks like it wants to make it turn around. Keep this one in your watch list. Worst case scenario for today, it actually drops back down to like $8, maybe even 9.90 before it consolidates and trickles back up again within the next few weeks. That's literally like the best case scenario, I guess, for the longs, and the worst case scenario for the short sellers. If it doesn't tank, they're gonna be mad. So just keep that in mind as you are trading this one, and that is the end of the video. Again, not forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel grow faster and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. Lastly, if all of this is new to you, if you are new to the market and you're interested in getting started, I'll have some step by step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks after signing up with Webull using my very first link in the description below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video. In regards to Palantir, that one is a buy and a hold. Like, I'm not selling my calls. My calls are very, very far out, so I'm not worried about short-term fluctuations. So yeah, that is what I'm doing. Again, not financial advice. I'm just sharing you what I'm doing. All right. Enjoy the outro.